So here I am again. I re-enabled the Morgan restoration patch, so hopefully things will be okay. They were a little broken. There were clearly some minor glitches going on when I was trying to kill Flemeth, so hopefully this will unbreak some of that and hasn't completely ruinated the game forever at this point. But we will see, I guess. So yeah, what were we gonna do next? Oh yeah, we were gonna go...
Yes.
Go to... do the deep roads in Orzammar now.
Yes.
Alright, back up here. Do, walking around for Elden. Do. It's been like at least a year now at this point for these poor fucks. Yeah, I had to redo all of this because apparently I hadn't saved after doing Sten's quest and going to Redcliffe and getting all of that. So I had to redo that when I loaded to try and fix the things for the Morgan situation. Apparently that guy's corpse didn't load in time for me to pick it up last time, but now we've got it. All right. And there was a brief dialogue with...
ashes have been found.
Oh, who cares about this? There was a brief dialogue with Shale where we came over this bridge over here, and Shale was like, "Oh, Orzammar, this is where they make golems, isn't it?" So clearly Shale is fairly excited. Oh, no! No, you were gonna... Oh, no, why? Fuck. I want to hear what you have to say, Shale. Whatever. Insult fucking Ferelden.
King Loghain will not suffer the delay of his appointed messenger.
You gonna say something else? No? Oh, okay.
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
You're a
I don't care
dickhole.
if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
They hide because they are dwarves.
I would challenge any race
Sorry,
to
I
fare
forgot
as
to read
well.
that.
Our king is dead. Endrunaidukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago. The assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
The Grey Wardens need their traditional dwarven allies.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the royal seal. That means only the assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
What a dickhole. That's enough. Raise your blade if you're so tough.
I will at that. I'm a messenger of King Loghain.
Kill each other as you will. But take your sodding fight off my doorstep.
That's valid. You don't want to have to clean up that blood. No. You want to go for this guy. That's right, Sten, come to my rescue! Sten's like, don't you touch my lady! My character probably wouldn't have challenged him in that way, but she would realize that if she let this asshole go back to Loghain, that she would probably be hunted later. So better kill this asshole in the meantime than let some other further bounty hunters come after us later. So it does make sense in terms of plot not to let people who are going to try to kill you later go free and send more people to try and kill you, but, you know, whatever.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched? You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Stan, I love you so much. You are the best. Woo!
Atras Pala, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer that outsiders not witness our infighting, but your presence will be tolerated.
Thanks.
Is it just me, or do all these statues look alike?
Just a bit of bread.
It speaks.
Oh, you don't have anything to say about being an Orzammar. Sometimes people will have things to say.
Spare a few bits for an old man.
And you do get XP.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branka, all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her. She...
Don't say that! Not to me, not to anyone. Now get back to the forge. I want to see more details.
Yes, Mother.
Do you not get XP for looking at the rest of these fucks? Oh, apparently not. Well, whatever. I'm just gonna look at
This
them.
should be easy enough.
Make sure they stop lighting off.
Show respect, Surfacer. You're in the Hall of Heroes, home to the best of us.
The figures are quite grand indeed.
Paragons, dwarves who achieve such greatness, they're considered ancestors even if they yet walk among us. If only we had one now. A unifier. A voice like that, there would be no dissension.
So find one.
Surfacers always assume nothing happens underground without them. Many are trying, despite our stalemate. Goodbye, Warden. I hope you're not needed.
Obviously I am, or I wouldn't
I
be
have
here.
heard an interesting tale of the Kunari.
Speak, Kadan.
I am told that the Kunari put mages on leashes. Leashes? What a delightful concept.
It is not something that one should take pleasure in. It is done because it is necessary.
Why not put them out of their misery? Crush their skulls and be done with it. Fast, efficient, fun.
You have been offended by such men, so your bloodlust can be forgiven. But these ones you speak of are to be pitied. Even so, they must serve, just as any other must serve. All must find their place within the Kyun.
Does sound like a delightful place where it comes from. Mages on leashes. What will they think of next?
I cannot say that they would not wish to put a leash on you as well, Kadan.
That does sound less fun. Yes.
He calls Shale Kadan! Oh no, I am destroyed! I didn't ever know that! I know that eventually he'll call you as the main character, Kadan, if he respects you enough. I think you have to get up to 100 with him before he'll say that. But he calls Shale Kadan! Like, Kadan means, literally translated, my heart, the center of my chest, sort of the thing that I need to survive. Because he really likes Shale. This destroys me. I cannot live. I am dead. There is no more. Let me read this fucking thing, for fuck's sake. Oh, I'm destroyed! He calls Shale Kadan. I cannot even live. I cannot even live. This is unacceptable and I can't deal. I can't fucking deal. There is not enough anything of me to handle the fact that Sten calls Shale Kadan. Ayas. Ayas.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Do not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Yuck. Yikes. So they're like, yeah, okay, whatever. One murder is enough for today. She's just like, yikes! This place is a fucking train wreck.
Idiots. I won't have fighting in the commons, especially in front of outsiders.
Yeah.
I'll have him in the Legion.
Let's talk to this guy.
Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
The Blight is coming, and I need Orzamar's assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Huh. Paragons?
Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Alright, sounds like Balin and Harrowmont are the ones I should talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've
Except for
seen,
right
keeping
now.
order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
You mentioned paragons?
Surfacers appoint
Oh.
no paragon. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the
Alright,
Diamond
please,
Quarter.
please shut up. Can a city function like this?
See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there, sort this all out in a hurry.
The proving?
Personal battles for honor and ancestor. I don't expect a surfacer to understand. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memory. Yes, you should.
Alright. So, it's actually fairly difficult to figure out what the fuck to do with a lot of this stuff at this point.
On it.
Like, which person you should talk to. Who the fuck is this?
Did you see that? I cannot believe what this city has come to. This would never have happened when Endrin was alive.
This Balin, is that King Endrin's son?
Aye. What a terrible burden for a father to have only Balin left of 3 fine sons. In the end, Endrin himself recognized that Balin cared for nothing but power. It was Endrin who ordered his son away from his deathbed and embraced Lord Harrowmont as his heir.
Huh. Why such hate for... what do you know about this Lord Harrowmont?
Lord Harrowmont should be our king. He was King Endrin's closest advisor, the only one he could trust. Endrin himself, ancestors welcome him, asked the Assembly to endorse Harrowmont.
People are at each other's throats.
The city is torn apart. King Endrin is dead, and the Assembly can't decide who takes the throne, Lord Harrowmont or that monster Balin.
Why such hate for Balin?
Everybody knows he killed his brother Trian and let his father's favorite son take the blame. And many question whether Endrin died abed, as we were told, or whether Balin helped him along.
You find out that that is actually completely true, because if you start the Noble Dwarves origin, then you are that favorite son who takes the blame for your brother's murder. So you get exiled from Orzammar because you are framed by Balin. So that's all a mess. Is Harrowmont qualified to rule?
He is a good man and a skilled general. King Endrin trusted him with his life, and I will do no less.
Let's see. Did you know King Endrin?
Only as a potential match for one of his sons. He was a good king, stern and fair and just.
How did Endrin die?
He died in bed after his eldest son was murdered, and the Assembly condemned his second son for it.
You, if you have
I
that
cannot blame him
origin.
for preferring to join the ancestors in eternal peace, if Balin didn't murder him himself.
Let's see. Who are you?
I am Narav Helmi, third daughter of the second matron of House Helmi. And you, stranger? What brings you to Orzammar at such a time?
I am Nenget, a Grey Warden, and I'm here seeking
A
aid.
Grey Warden? That explains why they allowed you past the gates. What kind of aid do you mean?
I have a treaty compelling Orzammar to aid against a blight.
A blight? Now? But our warriors are killing each other in the streets. I'm sorry, stranger. I fear there will be no aid for you in Orzammar. If you seek Lord Harrowmont's support, I suggest you talk with his trusted advisor, Dulin Ferrender. He might be able to get you an audience.
Sigh.
Is it true the Darkspawn are attacking the surface?
Yes.
The great paragon Branka will never return. The ancestors have taken her from this world.
It's alright, you find out soon enough she's a total fucking dickhole.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. Now I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter. No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
Is these things dangerous?
You gotta boil them before roasting, but otherwise no, safe as sand. Some people swear they make good pets. May as well leash a turnip, I say.
If I see any nugs, I'll send them your way.
Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
I fucking love nugs. I hear it squeaking. There it is! I see you, Nug! I fucking see you! Oh my god, there are so many nugs in Game 3. There are infinite nugs. Look at this little weirdo! Nug! Oh god, I fucking hate that sound. I cannot even believe. But I do love nugs! Nugs are the best! Nugs are the best. It is a fact.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
I got a nug for you.
Saraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
Oh, fucking nugs.
Excuse me,
Oh, hold on.
have a